For BlueShirtsUnited.com, I'm Jim Cerny, joined by Rangers wing Ruslan Fedotenko. And I don't know if you think this way, but I woke up this morning and it just kind of hit me. Final week of the regular season, it seems so much goes in, so much preparation goes into, oh, we're going to Europe. We start the season in Europe. Oh, there's training camp. Oh, start the season on the road. MSG renovations, Winter Classic, all this big build up to everything. And then all of a sudden you're like, wow, we're down to the final 3 games. Is it the same for a player as well?
So it depends when you ask. When you ask right now, it's like, yeah, it seems like time flew by. But during the middle of the season, it's you play so many games, you travel so much, you just feel like, man, it just the quarter of the season or half of the season. But I think the second half, it's usually go much faster.
It just takes off, right? It just seems like because there's a goal at the end, I suppose.
I mean, we have goal in the end, and even in the beginning of the season. But I feel like it's just to get closer and closer, and everybody more excited. And it's every point every game that under magnifying glass. Like everybody need the points to make it in playoffs or to secure some spots or some other things. So I think it's way more exciting. I feel like the hockey second half. Close to the playoffs, and obviously the playoffs. It's I feel like a pinnacle of excitement there. So I think it's pretty exciting.
It's interesting. I've talked to a couple guys, Henrik Lundqvist the other day being one of them, where they've said this has just been such a fun season. It's not a time to reflect too much because you still have work to do, and the playoffs haven't even started yet. But there have been so many aspects of what a fun year it's been, and what a fun group of guys that's been around. You've been in the NHL a while, a lot of different teams, a lot of different successes. What type of year has this been for you so far?
Oh, it's been great, but it's anytime you win, it's always fun. We've been good throughout the year. In the beginning we, a little slower start, but I felt like we play well. We, buy in the system and the way how we're playing, and we've been steady. We've been steady winning the games, and our goaltending has been unbelievable. So I think that was the biggest key. I feel like the playoffs. That's what's important. It doesn't matter. You can reflect back and say, hey, we have a great season, and that's it. We want to have a good run, and our ultimate goal is the Stanley Cup. So.
Where does it come from in this room? It seems everybody is so on the same page about not looking far ahead, whether it was early in the season, mid-season, or now later in the season. Questions kept coming up about, fighting for first place. How important is that? And it seems pretty much universally everybody's response has been, it only matters what we do today and then what we do tomorrow. And you take it that, it sounds like a cliche, one day at a time and all. Where does that generate from, and how does that spread throughout an entire team?
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, it generates from the coaching staff. I mean, that's the biggest things, and then it's kind of spread out throughout the whole team. But it's you have so many games, and you can't look by certain games. You can't look by, in the beginning of the season to Winter Classic. That's the game we need to look forward to. No. You have a lot of games. You need to have a job, and on the road you have certain things, like Europe trip, and they have a Winter Classic and other things. But I feel like everybody's pretty mature in this, in this locker room, and even young guys. I feel like they're not as young anymore. It's been second year, third year, fourth year, and I feel like they are adjusting and they realize what they need to focus on. It one game at a time. You can't just focus on the whole season right away. And I feel like it starts from the coaching staff and go out throughout the whole team.
As a guy that's won 2 Stanley Cup rings, and we talked a little bit about this last year when the Rangers went into the playoffs, I remember asking you, well, what role do you play? Do you play a different kind of role, not even so much on the ice, but in the room for guys that have not had that success, that have not had that opportunity to have that success? So I guess I kind of asked the question again, how important of a role and what kind of role do you assume once the playoffs get going, when the game changes a little bit?
I feel like I can play any role. But I feel like, it's whatever it's needed. Won twice and been in the league for longer than most of the guys here. I feel like been through the ups and downs, and I've been lucky in my career. I think I just missed one season playoffs, and that's pretty much it. And every other seasons I've been in the playoffs, and so I feel like it's helped me to kind of monitor, especially younger guys, and see if they sometimes have too high or too low, and just kind of talk to them and just put in perspective what they need to focus, and just like I said, whatever it's needed. But I feel like so far, the locker room been great. Everybody's kind of an even keel. If we win and you're losing, just kind of handling right way. And I feel like it's that's what's important. That's where we need to go and finish up strong in the regular season and one game at a time in the playoffs.
Well, have a strong finish, and then certainly good luck the rest of the way, and thanks for a few minutes.
Absolutely. Thank you.